Hey, welcome back to A-Aron Reacts and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm super stoked to react to another Lucy Thomas. She is absolutely blowing up and hitting the world by storm. This is a little bit older recording of her doing Eva Cassidy's version of Over the Rainbow. And if you have not heard and seen my reaction of Eva Cassidy doing it, definitely check that out because, oh my goodness, I was blown away. And so, while it would be normal for me to say I don't have any belief or understanding of how, this could compete with what I saw with Eva when it was literally one of the best reactions I've done. But after the last one and watching Lucy blow away Barbra Streisand right out of the water, I think that maybe it's possible and we'll see what she does. I'm sure she's going to make it fantastic. Before I continue, I want to thank Mike F., who's really the one making this possible, and along with many of you really requesting a lot more Lucy, but Mike F. blew up my Buy Me a Coffee and bought me quite a few, saying, yo, you really need to lay some focus to Lucy here, and I want to do that for a bit to ramp up, or amp up, some Lucy reactions. And so I got this as a request from him. I also got a request from you, Mike, for Say Something, and I'm not sure which version you want me to do of that. I see a couple versions, a duet with her and Martha, and another one that's, I think, audio only. So let me know which version. Just send me a link or whatever. And you can use aaronreactsyt@gmail.com, aaronreactsyt@gmail.com to shoot me an email. But regardless, I am super thrilled about Lucy, and I definitely want to hear what she has to say for this amazing rendition of Over the Rainbow. So without further ado, let's get right to it. And I forgot to mention that since it literally says Eva Cassidy version of this, I'm not going to be spending any time, or if so, very little time looking at the structure and trying to understand any differences she did. I've seen many of her versions before where she's doing covers where she really does them almost identical. So I assume it's going to be much of the same here. So I'm really going to focus on her performance.
That I heard of once in a lullaby.
Oh, beautiful.
Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. The dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me.
I think that's a good place to stop. there's too much to process to try to do this all the way through. Just beautiful, stunning. She just, I feel like she has just a never-ending breath. Like her phrasing and her ability to just go on is always remarkable to me. And I've said it in pretty much every one of my reactions, if not all of them, that, she sounds amazing in every single range she chooses to sing in. Really, no matter where it is, she sounds fantastic, and her technique is flawless. It is absolutely flawless. And, her vibrato, we're seeing a number of different dynamics here. And just, her interpretation is extremely different feel from Eva Cassidy's, right? So I will say, I think it's Eva. I think someone tried to correct me in the chat, but, my apologies. I haven't heard many people speak her name. So, but in any case, it is taking on a different meaning for me. And here it feels more wholesome. Whereas with Eva, I got more of a jazzy feel. It feels like Eva, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but right. Sorry, I'm gonna continue pronouncing it the same way, whether I'm right or wrong throughout. So you can correct me afterwards. But right, I'm just gonna at least be consistent within the video. So we'll say Eva. I think that's correct, but I don't recall. It's been a little while, right? But the thing that Eva does. Oh, I see a mosquito. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna get eaten alive for it. We have a rule in our house that we do not kill animals, but all mosquitoes must die. I hate mosquitoes, but anyway, completely lost my train of thought there. In the Eva version, she breathes, she embodies jazz. And so when there's those pitch alterations that are a little bit atypical in terms of what your ear would expect from a more mainstream type of song, jazz often takes in a different direction, right? It'll take a note down a half step or otherwise. And Eva understands that, and she really lays into those notes. And here, Lucy is pitch perfect. She's spot on. She's hitting all of those notes. So it's not a case of she can't hear it or interpret it. It's just the way she plays them is not the same way that Eva plays it. And I must say, at least thus far, and we're still not even halfway through, I think, it's not hitting me in the same visceral way. And part of that might just be that I'm a jazz musician, right? And the way that Eva delivers that really, really speaks to me. But this is a powerful, powerful performance that is just world class and stands on its own. It's a different interpretation, right? And I'm absolutely loving it. I would listen to this all day. So let's continue. And I think I just got bit on the ankle by this mosquito. Dang it. Some of it, too, is just the physical presence of Eva with the black and white, knowing her story, right? And that was the last, I think maybe even the last concert before she passed, I think. Right? Just the whole thing just takes it to a whole nother different level there. Right? In here we have the guitar player and her, but it's not quite the same as the full band and everything, and just the live performance vibe and so forth, right? With the audience and so forth.
Upon a star and wake up where the clouds.
Sorry, I gotta stop it there. And this is one of the other. I'm reminded also that one of the other things that I truly, truly found remarkable with Eva's version is that she was playing the guitar. But I love this connection here. That's why I had to stop, because just look at the way they look at each other. And it's just a nice little communication, just both enjoying that moment. They're living in that moment, right? They're really respecting each other. She's respecting him. It's not just one way. She's respecting him and he's respecting her, and they're playing together. It is mutual communication. It is so fun and amazing to see.
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops.
Yeah, okay, I like that.
You'll find me somewhere.
Yes.
Over the rainbow. Sky is a blue and the dreams that you dare.
Her ability to lock in on that pitch there is just astounding.
Over the rainbow. Sky is a blue and the dreams that you dare to dream.
That's a different tone of voice.
Really do
Nasally.
come true. If happy little
Oh, what a transition. Oh my gosh. I gotta stop there because that was just... Okay. I had goosebumps there. And so I withdraw what I said that's not hit me in the same way, but it's hitting me in a different way. Right? They're very, very, very different performances. So I want to stop comparing at this point because it makes no sense. They're just such different performances. But this is magical. This is magical. Oh my gosh. That transition and the way that she almost like breathed a whisper right into it and then switched tone, and she's switching her registers. I mean, there's so much technique with such ridiculous ease throughout all of this. Her versatility at, what is she, 17 here? It's ridiculous. Come on. Come on. Yeah, a little nasally there. Deliberately. Okay, this right here.
If happy little
Oh!
birds fly above the rainbow, why, oh why can't
I love the ending of that. She looks around like, yeah, now what? It's just, it's another, she sings so beautifully and so casually, just like I'm drinking a sip of water. It is so effortless for her. It's not fair to every other vocalist. It's just not fair what she's able to do with such ease. Like, it literally feels like she is singing as effortlessly as breathing. And I think that's certainly one of the many things, but certainly one of the things that makes her so special. Now, I want to apologize, but I was reacting So don't beat me up too bad. I was reacting, right? But about halfway through, I stopped and I said, it's not hitting me in the same visceral way as Eva did. And that was true in that moment. It absolutely is true. I mean, right out of the gate, I got shivers and just ridiculous chills immediately with Eva's version. So that was true. But shame on me for not giving Lucy a chance, number one. Number two, trying to compare her with Eva, because I should have known she was going to stand on her own and make it her own, which she absolutely did. So my apologies. Again, it's a reaction, so I want to be honest with you, even if you don't like it, right? At all times. And that's how I was feeling in that moment. But now in hindsight, she built it up. She literally told the story like she always does. And we saw again so many different techniques in this. She's just with every single performance, she is absolutely flawless. Like, I don't think to date I've even found one mistake from her. Which, I want to be clear, I'm not saying I'm an expert and I will always find mistakes, but some of you have not liked in some of my other videos when I point out some mistakes, especially in someone like, young Angelina Jordan, where, she's 9 and makes a mistake. And it's like, how dare you? And of course, she was a consummate professional at the age. But my point is, I tend to have a pretty good ear for these things. And I'm not saying that to point at myself. I'm saying if she made some mistakes, there's a pretty good chance I'd catch them. I'm not saying I'm perfect, and I'm not saying I would, certainly, but I probably would. And I literally can't remember. Maybe there is and I don't recall, but I can't remember. I think there was in a duet I noticed something between the two of them. And I don't even remember who was off or what, with her and her sister, I believe. But I mean, she's just flawless. Always. I mean, really, just always. I haven't seen many of her live performances. That I got to be honest about. Now, I'm sure you'll comment about that, and we'll see more with time, but I want to be honest in the moment, as always. And so there certainly is an element to a recording. I don't know how many takes these are done or whatever, and so there is that. But we see that when she does perform with other duets and so forth, of course, those also could be, because everything's pretty much a studio recording for the most part I've reacted to. Those could be multiple takes, but it doesn't even matter. Even if it is a second or third take, it doesn't even matter, because to deliver that within a take is absurd. And my guess is she's so damn good that I'm giving her that buffer that doesn't even need to exist. Because she's probably literally flawless every time, no matter what. She's just that good. She's just that perfect, right? And so I can't wait to do more of her. I mean, more and more I'm finding and seeing why you're bothering me and why you're telling me to do more of her. And honestly, guys, a lot of it is about who's being noisiest. I mean, I'm learning as I go through this. And one of the reasons, many of you Lucy fans are also Angelina Jordan fans, and you say, why are you doing so many Angelina Jordan videos? Well, one, because she's incredible, but secondly, because of the fans and because of the requests I get and the fact that they support this channel and they ask for more and in a constant bombardment, and they keep coming back and they keep viewing them, right? I'm starting to get more of that with Lucy, so I'm going to give her more recognition. So yes, it is, in a big way, fan-driven. It's request-driven. It's your response and your feedback-driven, right? And so, you've been shaking me lately, saying, yo, you need to do more Lucy. And so I am starting to do more of her. And I thank you and I appreciate your support and your growing support, in my channel as well as Lucy. So, thank you for that. And I'll continue doing more. In closing, I don't even know what I was going to say. I'm gonna have a boost in Lucy, for the next week or two. And then I will continue to, move her along in a cycle, at an increased rate from before. But don't expect me to be doing every other video of Lucy forever. I'll probably be on something like that for the next couple weeks to kind of get caught up with all the support you've given me. And then I will continue to feature her. But, you know, the more noisy you are, the more you support this channel, the more I will do her. And I appreciate you regardless. Thank you all. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. I will say that when I did The Woman in Love, I had been away for a couple months. And the first video back I did was Woman in Love. And I have not seen your response as I record this because I'm doing it the next day. But I released it to members. I saw one comment. I released it to members on my site before I released it public. And I'm going to always do that, so keep that in mind. So consider joining my channel as well as a member, and you'll get access to these videos before everybody else. Even if sometimes if I'm behind or something, it might be a very short window, but I'll always release it first. So I'm releasing about 8 hours in advance from public. So as I make this, as I record it, I have not seen your comments to Woman in Love, so I can't wait to see them. Super anxious. But definitely looking forward to your comments here. Again, thank you all for your support. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.